When I was younger, I loved the phrase, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. But the longer you live, the more tough things come along, and it can be exhausting. I know if I'm not careful, I can become more prone to quitting instead of persisting. Well, we've all heard Thomas Edison's story of failing over 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb. It's easy to celebrate it now because we know that it had a happy ending. But can you imagine if he had given up after the first few tries or even the first few hundred tries? Doing anything new in life requires patience and grit. Without that kind of persistence, you're probably better off just playing the lottery. Hi, Lisa Lloyd here with more tips and tricks to help accelerate your invention licensing success. Your support means the world to me, and you can help me create more free videos just like this one by liking, subscribing, and leaving comments below. And if you're curious to learn more, feel free to check out the resources and links below for inventors. Persistence matters because it's the driving force that keeps you moving forward despite obstacles and setbacks. When I was growing up, I got it into my head that no doesn't mean no, just not that way. It's become a bit of a mantra for me. It doesn't mean to stop whatever I'm attempting to get or trying to do. It just means that I'm not going about it the right way. I can't always get around a no, but I can still be successful. I just may have to pivot as new information becomes available to me. Persistence does not mean being a pest. Please hear me. Stalking people to get deals done is not the right way to be persistent. Or convincing others to even do what you want the way that you want it done. It is, however, earnestly making every effort to learn and then do as much as you can to get what you want and adapting along the way. In order for persistence to work, you have to first honor and respect others' wishes. This I call alignment. You have to learn and adapt. This is flexibility. You have to be honest with yourself. This is humility. And you have to know your why. This is the driving force that fuels your persistence. Persistence is one of the key ingredients that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. And without it, you even might be the most brilliant inventor with the greatest ideas in the world, but they can fade into oblivion. But how do you stay motivated and keep pushing forward when things get tough? Especially when the initial excitement starts to fade over time, sometimes leaving you feeling, demotivated, right? Well, setbacks and failures are inevitable, whether they are technical issues with your inventions or maybe your financial constraints or just mental roadblocks. So many things can cause self-doubt and, creep in and make you question whether your idea is even worth pursuing anymore. It happens to all of us. No one is immune to the mental gymnastics that we have to navigate as inventors. But don't worry. I have 5 tips for you that have helped me stay motivated and persist even on those darkest days. So let's dive into my 5 steps. First, set clear goals. Now, you would think that this goes without saying, I'm sure, but if you don't know where you're going, then any road will get you there. It's hard to be persistent if you don't know what you are aiming for and why. Setting clear, achievable goals is critical. Break down all of your invention process into maybe smaller, manageable tasks. And then this way it makes the entire journey less overwhelming, and then it helps you stay on track and track your progress as you go. Second, celebrate small wins. When you have manageable tasks laid out from our first step, then you can recognize and celebrate all of those small steps as wins. You're probably here because you've never licensed an invention before, and in my experience, will likely only consider celebrating maybe when you get a patent or when you get a deal done. But if you really want to stay motivated in the right headspace, that is, it is so important to be proud of yourself for all of the work that you put in along the way. I promise it will breed confidence, and then that leads to success. Even if it's not your version of success or the version that you initially set out to achieve, it will make the difference, and you'll notice it when you get to the other side. I certainly have. Third, seek support. Having a support network is invaluable. Surround yourself with wise counsel and people who believe the best in you and for you. Connect with mentors, peers, or online communities. It's not just about the love and support that they give you, though. It's about sharing the journey with others, and it fosters accountability and provides encouragement, and sometimes it even helps you to know that you're not crazy or alone when you're struggling. When I was getting started over 30 years ago, there was no Google and no online communities. So my mother and I started a nonprofit Inventors Club. The members quickly became like a second family to me, and as much as I served them as their founder, they served as food for my soul, and I know that club helped to drive my persistence in licensing 7 more products after starting that club. If you are looking for a group to help you that way, then check out the resources below and learn more about the Ninja Inventor community. Now, number 4, stay flexible. They say that the nose of the bulldog, ready, is slanted back so he can keep breathing without letting go. I have been accused more than once as a young person of being like a bulldog. And much like them, I would lock jaw on what I thought needed to happen, persisting and persevering, thinking I was doing it the right way. But in reality, all it did was create more resistance. There is a lesson in the resistance. We need to ask ourselves, what am I missing here? And then adapt to what we learn from that answer. You have to embrace that learning. It's a process. And see failures as an opportunity to grow. Be open to feedback and ready to adapt your approach at any moment. And number 5 is visualize your success. Now, I do not want to lose some of you woo-woo bias-y type people, but please hear me out, because dozens of studies have proven that over and over visualizing works. For example, research in sports psychology shows that visualization can enhance athletic performance. For example, a study by Dr. Richard Suin in 1972 found that Olympic athletes who practiced mental imagery improved their performance more than those who did not. Athletes who visualized themselves performing successfully were better able to execute their skills in real situations. Research by Dr. Shapira and Dr. L.S. Littman back in 2013 also found that individuals who visualized their goals and success were more likely to set specific plans and then take actionable steps towards achieving those goals. You see, visualizing is not a cure-all, but it can be a powerful tool and is most effective when combined with that practical action and efforts, right? Visualization alone is not a substitute for hard work. I am not suggesting that. Skill development and real-world experience are still necessary. But keep a vision board or a journal to remind yourself of your goals and your dreams. Maybe you could put pictures of your invention, or perhaps maybe professionals sitting around a table or on a virtual call, imagining yourself having those calls. And then you can imagine them turning into incredible meetings with amazing people at the perfect company to license your invention. So there's 5 tips, sorry for my rambling, but I really wanted to get that in today, for staying motivated and developing healthy persistence. Remember, persistence is the key to unlocking your invention's potential. Keep pushing forward and stay motivated, and view every setback as a stepping stone for success. Being an inventor can be tough and confusing at times, and I'm here to help. I get it. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Or if you'd like some more one-on-one advice, then feel free to book a free call with me using the link below. And if you're curious about my Ninja Inventor training, then please check out the links to learn more. Let's tackle this journey together and turn your ideas into a reality.